There is a kind of pain people don't see.
Sometimes I
It
wonder
doesn't leave
if
bruises.
It
It doesn't make
struggle will
noise.
ever end.
But every day, it presses harder on your chest. In many African homes, a young woman can do everything right. Respectful, hardworking, responsible. But if she is not married, none of it matters. They will look at her and reduce her entire life to one question. What are you still doing in your father's house? If you have ever heard that before, then you already understand this story. In the village of Olaranda, where everyone knew everyone's business, lived a woman named Kemi. At 32, she had become something people talked about, even when she wasn't there. Kemi was not lazy. She woke up before everyone, swept the compound, fetched water from the stream, prepared food, took care of her younger siblings. She did everything expected of her. Yet, every day, the house felt smaller. Not because of the walls, but because of the words. One morning, while she was washing clothes, her mother stood by the doorway watching her. Then she said casually, "All this hard work, if only it was in your husband's house." Kemi paused, her hands still in the water. She didn't look up. Was all she said. But inside, it hurt. There was a time people respected her. When she was younger. When they believed her time would come. But now, respect had changed. It had turned into something else. Pity. The kind of pity that feels like insult. Women her age would visit and say, "Don't worry, your own will come." But the way they said it was not encouraging. It was final. Like they had already decided something was wrong with her. Even younger girls, newly married, would greet her with a certain tone. "Auntie Kemi, good afternoon." That auntie carried weight. A reminder. One weekend, the extended family gathered for a naming ceremony. It was supposed to be a happy event. Laughter, food, celebration. Kemi dressed nicely, tried to look confident. But family gatherings can be dangerous places. An older uncle called her over. "Kemi, come." She smiled and walked up. Then he asked loudly, "So when are we coming for your own ceremony?" People laughed. Some covered their mouths. Others looked away. Kemi forced a smile. "Soon, sir." He nodded. "Make sure it is soon. Time is not waiting." The laughter came again. That night, Kemi lay awake, staring into darkness. Back home, the comparisons became constant. Her younger sister got engaged. The house was filled with excitement. Her mother couldn't hide her joy. "At least this one will not delay us." Kemi heard it. Even when it wasn't directed at her. She helped with preparations. Smiled when needed. But every smile felt heavy. One evening, her father called her again. This time, his voice was not calm. "Kemi, sit down." She sat. Her heart already beating fast. "Be honest with me," he said. "Is there something you are hiding?" She frowned. "No, Papa." He looked directly at her. "Then why is no man staying?" That question. It broke something inside her. She had no answer. Because she didn't even know. Then came Connor. He was charming. Confident. Said all the right things. "I see you, not like others do." Kemi believed him. She wanted to believe him. He spoke of marriage quickly. Made promises. Painted a future. For the first time in years. She allowed herself to hope again. Months passed. Then slowly, things changed. Calls reduced. Messages became cold. Excuses increased. Until one day, Nothing. Connor disappeared. Just like that. No explanation. No closure. Nothing. Kemi waited. Days turned to weeks. Weeks turned to silence. Then the village found out. The whispers came back, louder than before. She thought she had found husband. See how he left her. At her age, still making mistakes. Even her own mother couldn't hide her disappointment. Kemi, what is all this? Kemi had no strength left. She withdrew completely. Stopped going out. Stopped talking. Even laughter felt like work. Then came Mama Busy again. She sat beside her quietly. No judgment. No pity. Just presence. Then she said, "If you keep measuring your life with marriage, you will never be enough." Kemi looked up slowly. "So what should I do?" The old woman smiled. "Become someone you are proud of, with or without a man." This time, Kemi took it seriously. Not because it was easy, but because she was tired. Tired of crying. Tired of waiting. Tired of being defined by others. She started small. Very small. Cooking and selling food. People mocked her again. Now she has turned to market woman. But this time, she didn't stop. It wasn't immediate. There were bad days. Days she made no sales. Days she doubted herself again. But she kept going. Step by step. Until slowly, things began to change. Customers returned. More people came. Her name began to spread. One day, something strange happened. Her mother called her, with a different tone. "Kemi, people are asking about your food." Respect had returned. Not fully. But it had started. Soon, suitors came again. But this time, Kemi was different. She was no longer desperate. No longer afraid. She looked at them, carefully. One evening, she said something that shocked her family. "I will marry, but I will not rush again." Silence filled the room. For the first time, she was in control. Being unmarried is not failure. Rushing into the wrong life is. Sometimes, the pressure you feel is not your destiny calling you. It is fear. And when you finally choose yourself, everything else will align. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more stories.